Hello, my little mathematicians. Today, I'm going to help you discover how to find the distance between 2 points on a coordinate plane, and then also use that same skill to then find the area perimeter of different polygons on the coordinate plane. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. Once you have 2 coordinate points, in order to find the distance, you just count the number of spaces between it. So you can always pause the video, try it yourself, and see how you did. Okay, I'm curious. Did you get 6 or 7? The trap is to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the trap. But you don't actually start counting until you physically move. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 6 is the actual correct answer. Because again, you don't start counting until you actually physically move from one dot to the next. So here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this one has a distance of 7. And if it helps, sure, draw those little loops to help you. Okay, but just remember, it's not 1, 2, and so on. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you do it whether you're finding a horizontal or vertical distance. Okay, so go ahead and try those two. Okay, you unpause the video and you're back with us. Let's see how you did. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you should have gotten 9 for that one. Okay, and then what did you get for this vertical distance? All right, let's see if you got it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 again. So you should have gotten a horizontal distance of 6, a vertical distance of 7, horizontal distance of 9, and a horizontal distance of 9 again. Or sorry, vertical distance of 9. Just FYI, if they ever ask for units, look at the directions and they'll say each one represents like this many inches or this many centimeters, and that would be your inches, or sorry, that would be your units. But if they don't specify the number of units, then just write the word units. It's 9 units, it's 7 units, it's 6 units. Okay. All right. Next one. Let's actually like apply this. First off, you need to know how to plot points. Remember that that first number is your x coordinate. So that's kind of like the number line. It tells you right or left. So if it's negative, you go left. If the first number is positive, you go to the right. The second number in parentheses is your y coordinate, and it tells you if you go up or down. So if it's positive, you go which way you think? Yeah, up. And if it's negative, then you would go down. Okay, so go ahead and try to plot negative 1, 3. Did you go left 1 and up 1, 2, 3? Perfect. And then let's label that A. Okay, what about this one? You're going to move 6 in which direction? To the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then up 1, 2, 3. Now, if you struggle with this, one thing that might help is like, so focus on, okay, this one is always the right or left. So it's negative, so I'm going to go left. This is right or left, it's positive, so I'm going to go right. This one's right or left, it's positive, so I'm going to go right. This one's right or left, it's negative, I'm going to go left. And then you're like, the second number is my up or down. Okay, so positive means I'm going to go up that many. Positive, I'm going to go up that many. Negative, I'm going to go down that many. Negative, I'm going to go down that many. And if that helps you, then when you go to plot your points, now you're like, okay, 6 to the right. And then it's like less thinking. Well, this also went over 6, so it's here. And then it says down 2. So I'm going to go down 1, 2. Okay. And then this one we already discovered. It's to the left 1 and down 2. So left 1, down 1, 2. And I'm going to label that D. Now, if I were to connect these, what shape does that make? Do you see? Yeah, it makes, sometimes you might see it referred to as a parallelogram, because a parallelogram means, both sets of opposite sides are parallel. So these are parallel and these are parallel. That works. Is there a more specific name? Yeah, this is also called a rectangle, because a rectangle is a type of parallelogram that it meets in perpendicularly in like 90-degree angles in the corners. Okay, so that's the type of polygon that it is. Now, if I want to find the perimeter, how do you find the perimeter of a shape? Yeah, you add all the outside edges. Well, to add all the outside edges, I need to know the length of this, which we just mastered up here. Let's go ahead and find this vertical distance, and that'll give me the side length of AD. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, vertical distance of 5. And what do we know about rectangles? Whatever this side is the same as this side, right? Okay, let's find this horizontal distance from A to B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So AB side is 7, which means CD is also 7. So if I want to find the perimeter, okay, you're going to add all the sides. So you're going to go 7 plus 5 plus 7 plus 5. Is there a smarter way to do that? 7 plus 5 plus 7 plus 5. Yeah, you also could have done like 2 7s and 2 5s, right? Well, what is 2 times 7? 14. And what's 2 times 5? 10. So when I add those together, what's my perimeter? 24. Now, did they tell me like what type of units this is? They say each one is like this many inches or this many centimeters. They didn't. So then if we want units, we're just going to put the word units. So perimeter is 24 units. Now, I know that this doesn't ask this question, but what if it said, hey, what's the area of this shape? Well, how do you find the area of a rectangle? Bonus question. Yeah, it's length times width, right? So the length is 7 and the width is 5. So 7 times 5 is 35. And then is this unit just units? No, remember that the units for area are always units squared. So area would be 35 units squared. Perimeter would be 24 units. Yeah, they didn't ask me about area, but I had faith that you guys could do it. Okay, and then there's this guy. It's a regular polygon that it's going to make. And this is going to be important later that they specified it's a regular polygon. And you'll see why in a minute. Okay, so first of all, pause it and try to graph all those points. Okay, now you unpause the video. You're back with us. Let's see how you did. Okay, so you should have gone over 1, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for point M. And then over 1, 2, 3, 4, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's your N. Okay, and then over 9. So if this is 4 over 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then also up to 9. So up to the same height. That's P. Okay, and then this is over 9. So then over 10, 11, 12 for my next point, and up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Q. Okay, and then this guy is over 9. I've done a lot of counting. Let's just go back to basics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then up 1. And I feel justified now because I know this guy went over 9 and they're in the same place. Okay, good. Over 4, so over 1, 2, 3, 4, up 1, there's your S. And this guy went over 4 and they're in line with each other. Okay, perfect. So I'm confident about my points. And do you see how I kind of like double checked it and like made sure? And like if you want, go back and count your numbers before you connect them, right? Double check you have the points right. Now, connect all these points. And I'm curious, who knows what type of shape that is? Well, okay, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. It's called a hexagon. Okay, so a polygon is any type of shape, and then the prefix tells you like how many sides. So hexa stands for 6 sides. Okay. A lot of you are already struggling right now, and you're like, wait a minute, I know how to find the length of NP because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this guy's like the same. I can tell, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I don't know how to find a distance that isn't horizontal or vertical. I can't do that. I mean, 8th grade, we can do the Pythagorean theorem, but we don't know that yet. So how do I find this length? Because I need to find the perimeter. I need to add all the sides. That's where this word regular comes into play. If they say it's a regular polygon, that means that all sides are equal. So if all sides are equal, and I know that this is 5, what's this? Also 5. And this is also 5. And this is 5. And this side is, you guessed it, 5. So then if I want to find the perimeter, I could go 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Smarter person would do what? There's 6 sides that are all 5. So 6 times 5 is 30. And do they tell me what each one is? No, each box it didn't specify was inches or centimeters. So we're just going to put it's 30 units. All right. And there you go. You just plotted points, connected them to make a shape, found the distance between 2 points to find the length of a side, and then found the perimeter of it. Are you proud of yourself? I'd be proud. Good job.